finally back with a video to make today. And I tried to make this video before, but I wasn't satisfied with the video, and really, I guess I wasn't really overall ready to make the video. I'm still kind of not really, because it's not great news, but at the same time, I do need to cover it for moving forwards with any future videos. But the 300 behind me, as you can see, is in a very different condition in very many ways. It's a very busy video, because I also have another thing to do with the Challenger here. I'm going to be taking the Viper style hood off of it here in a little while, because I'm selling it to somebody, selling it off. I like the look of the Viper style hood, I still do, but I'm just ready to kind of move forwards and do something else. I don't know. But back to the 300. So the reason I haven't made any videos in a while, I went back to back making videos of working on the 300, and then now all of a sudden I'm back and I've removed the tires and I've made no videos about any of this stuff I've done, which I did kind of record some of the stuff I did. Sure would be a nice day to ride along in the car. What happened? Because I kind of cut off some of the back rear panel and stuff. So I do have some of it recorded. I'm just going to put it flat and simple. I'm not gonna do anything else until I just get it right out of the way. But you can probably see right on the front end here, there's some damage there that was not there before. And basically what had happened with that was I was testing the car out after I'd removed pretty much everything, like all the seats and stuff as it was at the time. Now I'm a step farther where I have all the carpet and stuff. But basically what had happened is I had too much speed going around the corner, and I ended up putting it right off the road up here, and it was impounded for a little bit. But yeah, it's been kind of a rat race of things going on, and things are being accomplished and done, rest assured. And when I actually start getting into the more interesting bits of the build, there will be videos for sure coming up when I do the really interesting things. But I don't really feel like, also another thing was I just didn't really feel like I needed a video for every single bolt being removed, you know. It felt like that'd be a little bit too ridiculous. I grant you, this would have been interesting to have a video of the wheel removal. It's like I always say, if I don't feel good about the video I'm making, then I can't make the video. But the interesting bits I'm talking about right now, you'll see right here, the control arm might need just a little bit of replacing. I'm just saying. The drive axle here in the front is kind of snapped apart. It was, at first it was still together, but it was just really bent. You can see where it was bent. But now after I kind of got it into position here, then I was trying to move the car back forwards a little bit when it happened. When I was turning it, I was trying to get it to kind of, I was trying to move it forwards and then kind of back it a little bit more over closer that way to make a little bit more room on the side here. But in the process of doing that, the main little axle here had just kind of snapped. So that's what happened with that. So we're going to have to replace that, obviously. That's one of the things that's going to happen. So there will be videos on that whenever I find the time. that into a video yet either, but that's what it sounds like, straight pipe. I've kind of lost track of what all I have and haven't put into the videos at this point, but that's what it sounds like on startup now. While it's completely straight off the headers, basically. So pretty gnarly. I actually enjoy the sound of it. But yeah, I'm basically right now just letting it run for a little bit so that way the motor doesn't seize up or anything, just from sitting around too much. I like to try and start it up every couple days or so just to make sure that doesn't happen. You can see no interior basically. I still have the headliner, but let me shut the car off so that way you can hear me a little bit better. As good as the car sounds, but there's a couple issues I'm running into as far as being able to remove the headliner up here, and that couple of issues are all basically the same thing. These little guys, and not just the ones on the visor, I'm talking about like there's some behind the little those things, little coat hangers or the oh shit handles, whatever you want to call them. This right here, these things are all over the place in varying sizes, and they are a bane to my existence right now because I need to be able to remove several of those. Then I can just pop the rest of the headliner basically right out, and we'll have a bare naked interior car. But until I can find a way to take care of that little issue, the headliner is basically stuck right where the hell it is right now. Yeah, that's basically, I think that's basically all the update. I think, like I say, it's really difficult for me to keep track of everything that I have and have not up to this point actually put into the videos. But there you go. You got the you got to hear it straight piped. You know what's kind of going on with it basically for the most part, and where we're sitting right now. Oh yeah, and the rear panel. Like I said, I cut that out finally because I finally got myself a little cutting grinder. I really need to get rid of some of this garbage though, honestly, because it's starting to take up way too much space and just be an absolute crowd. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and move on over here to the Challenger right quick. I feel like I've made this video already though, but yeah, basically yeah, hood removal is pretty well straightforward. You just kind of loosen these little bolts up. They also say that it's good to kind of remove these sort of in a progression where like you remove, like, or not remove, but loosen up one, like up on this side, then go to the lower one on the other side, loosen that one up, then come back over and loosen the opposite lower one, and then the top one on the last one, something of that nature. So that way it just doesn't all come loose all on one side all at once. And you kind of distribute the loosening a little bit. And the reason that we're going to want to loosen these up first rather than completely just take them out is so that way we can partially sort of let the hood down and sort of reach under. I don't bang up my paint doing this. But the reason we're going to want to loosen them up and not take them out completely is so that way we can bring the hood partially down and loosen them by hand. So that way I don't lose control of the hood and it ends up sliding backwards into the windshield or anything like that. Because really, I don't need that kind of expense right now. Speaking of losing control, one just decided to snap completely loose. That's great. That is fantastic. We did get the hood off of it. The bad news is it sustained a little bit more damage. It looks like one of the little like screw areas, like the built-in screw area for it kind of popped out. Because I called my buddy earlier so that way he can come by and see the damage that was on the Chrysler and stuff. Because, you know, he just, you know, I've been sending him some pictures of it, but he ain't got to see it in person yet. He showed up just in time to help me get it off the rest of the way. And then we kind of ran out of time after we kind of hung out some. Speaking of, he's back with the truck because it's getting ready to rain and all. We might go and head out.